I have a very short video, please have a look at it, and let's celebrate, the whole country is celebrating. May I ask Sister Mendel to please go ahead. Team India takes the cup there and this batch inaugurates at the same time. So this batch at ISBR will be called the World Cup batch. All your posts on social media, apart from assets from ISBR, assets of ISBR, will have hashtag the World Cup batch. Please go ahead. This team has made India proud. This team is going to make the world proud. All the best. You are in India at the right time. You are in India at the right time. Our country is growing. It is one of the most pivotal countries that the whole world is looking at. It is the world's fastest growing major economy, and you are at this point of time in India. The second best thing that is happening to you today is, at this point of time when you are in India, there's so many states, so many cities. You are in Namma Bengaluru.
ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಸಿಟಿಯ ಐಎಸ್ಬಿಆರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಜಿಡಿಎಂ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ. ವೃತ್ತಿಪರರಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಗುರಿ ಹೊಂದಿರುವ ಐಎಸ್ಬಿಆರ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಹೊರವಲಯದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಸಮೀಪವಿರುವ ಐಎಸ್ಬಿಆರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಜಿಡಿಎಂ ತರಗತಿಗಳ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಶನಿವಾರ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ದೇಶದ ವಿವಿಧ ಭಾಗಗಳ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ತಜ್ಞರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದರು. ಇದೇ ವೇಳೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ ಫಿಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಲೀಡ್ ಸುವರ್ಣ ನಿಧಿರಾವ್, ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ರಂಗದ ಪಾತ್ರವು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಠ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕ ತರಗತಿಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಪಡೆಯಲಿದೆ. ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಯುವ ಸಮುದಾಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುಗೆ ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಾಣಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದರು. ಬಳಿಕ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ ಐಎಸ್ಬಿಆರ್ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ಮನೀಶ್ ಕೊಠಾರಿಯಾ, ವಿಕಸಿತ ಭಾರತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವ ಭಾರತದ ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡುವಂತೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ತಜ್ಞರು ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಯುವ ಸಮುದಾಯವೇ ದೇಶ ಬಹುದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದು ಅವರನ್ನ ವಿಶ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಲು ಐಎಸ್ಬಿಆರ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಉತ್ಸುಕವಾಗಿದೆ. ವಿಕಸಿತ ಭಾರತ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಯವರ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕನಸಾಗಿದ್ದು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ನನಸಾಗಲಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಕಾರಗೊಳಿಸಲು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ನೀಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಿದರು. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ತಜ್ಞರಾದ ಆನಂದ್ ರಾಮ್ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ, ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬಯಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಶಾಲಾ ಕೊಠಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಪ್ರವಚನ ನೀಡುವ ಪರಿಪಾಠ ಈಗ ಬದಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃತಕ ಬುದ್ಧಿಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಇನ್ನಿತರ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದ ಮೂಲಕ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲೂ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ತರಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದರು. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಸುವರ್ಣ ನಿಧಿರಾವ್, ಐಬಿಎಂ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಮಾಗ್ವಿ, ಜಿಟಿಎಂ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಟೂಲ್ನ ನಿಖಿಲ್ ಶಶಿಕುಮಾರ್, ಐಎಸ್ಬಿಆರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಆನಂದ್ ರಾಮ್, ಸಿ ಮನೋಹರ್, ನರಸಿಂಹನ್, ಆನಂದ್ ಅಗರ್ವಾಲ್, ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಲೇಜು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದರು.
A very good morning to all of you. So, ISBR is popular in a way where we emphasize the real world, real learning. I'm going to talk about this particular aspect today because this is the essence of ISBR. This is the essence of our PGDM program, And this is what you will be immersed in next 2 years. Real world, real learning is basically realized at ISBR through a number of activities. And I'm going to talk about these activities. Yes. So let us start with the vision of ISBR first of all. ISBR vision is to be the premier institution for two major aspects: knowledge creation and knowledge dissemination. What is knowledge creation is the research which you also will be doing at ISBR as students with us. You'll come to know about that in a short period of time. And also knowledge dissemination, which comes in various formats, not only the classroom, but beyond the classroom, through the mentorship and through the partners from corporates and alumni. And the aim is to develop potential management leaders, not only managers. At ISBR, we want all of you to become leaders, not only in India, but for the whole world. That is why our vision statement it is that we develop potential management leaders for India and the global community. So let's give a big hand for all of us here, especially for the new students. Just visualize, this is a vision statement. I want all of you to visualize that all of you are the leaders of India and the globe in the future. How we realize this, how we realize and how you make leaders. We make leaders based on our best practices which we adopt at ISBR. We have 4 quadrants which are basically situated within the best practices, the ecosystem of ISBR. We have a very solid students success center and alumni success center. When we say student success center, it's all of you who are joining. So we want each of you to be successful. So we have established a center called Student Success Center. What the Student Success Center does? The objective of the center is to make sure that each and every one of you get customized learning, individualized learning, not only in the classroom but also beyond the classroom through different types of mentoring, which I'll come back in next slides in the future. Also, all of you will be developing your own online portfolio to showcase what you are doing. And these all activities are very nicely integrated across the program of the 2 years and across all the departments with the alumni also. We have one alumni today here with us, you must have noted, Mr. Nikhil. That's the live example of how we make our students successful. Let's give a big hand for Mr. Nikhil. So you will come across various alumni in the next 2 years who will come, who will work with you, who will talk to you, who will do workshops with you to provide the skills you need to be successful leaders tomorrow. Apart from that, ISBR has been getting the accolades of the best industry-linked management institution in the platinum category from AICTE-CII every year from 2016. That's a very big achievement for ISBR. We are the best institution, maybe in the whole world, in the industry-linked activities we do. Last year, we actually completed 400 industry interactions before our students. It's a huge number. We take full advantage of our electronic city. We are in the hub of all the IT companies, 200 plus IT companies nearby. Also, apart from that, we are very active in corporate training, in consultancy assignments. We are very actively working with Electronic City Association and Electronic City Township Association, LC and LCTA. I think within no time you will be there in these associations events, working with them, facing the challenges they are facing. You will become member of TAI, member of KDEM, member of LCR. You will work very closely with them. We have centers of excellence at ISBR. You will be involved there also. And incubation center. I want to see some of you to become successful entrepreneurs tomorrow and have an incubation. In the incubation center, you should have your own startup at ISBR. How many of you want to do it? Can I see the raise of hands? Wow, great. Let's give a big hand. Apart from these 2 quadrants of industry and students alumni, we are very solid in terms of the faculty and staff continuous development, and we do a lot of faculty development programs for the faculty members. Our faculty members and staff members are very active in creating impact. In fact, we produce annual impact reports. ISBR is well known for the SDGs. In fact, we have a impact goal honor and the full impact team that works on the SDGs. I hope all of you know about SDGs, right? Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations. If not, it's a homework for you today. Go back and learn about SDGs. Apart from that, one strong pillar of ISBR is the internationalization. We have 40 international MOUs with the best of the institutions and universities around the world. It means all of you have opportunity. Each of you actually can go for a summer immersion or an internship abroad, or 1 semester abroad or 2 semesters abroad. Okay, how many of you want to go abroad? Yeah, I think in next 1 month more hands will come up. Thank you. So these are the 4 best practices we do in the 4 quadrants. Now let us see the goals and strategic priorities of ISBR. Our 4 strategic priorities are transform, innovate, engage and impact. And intentionally, in a very structured manner, we are working with the 10 goals to achieve these strategic priorities. We are determined to transform every student working with us. And you can see the transformation evidence everywhere. We have a very successful student and alumni success center, and we cultivate talent. In terms of innovate, we have very solid governance and sustainable practices at ISBR, and we engage with the alumni and student a lot. In fact, one particular program I want to talk about is our student ambassadorship program. Within some weeks, all of you will be in front of the directors and managers of ISBR and giving interviews. That's a secret, I'll not tell you now for what. Right? Maybe on Monday we can talk about it in the institution. We focus a lot on partnership.
Right? Exciting, right? And of course not easy. Because anything that is easy would not be real tasty. So this is going to be fun, a roller coaster ride. 2 great years, let me tell you. Amazing moments you'll have for each one of you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. At the top and in this hall. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You have 5 different fingers. Right? All the students, your hands up with the 5 different fingers. Right? And now when you close this, it becomes a fist. It shows oneness. It shows coming together. It shows unity. It shows power. And it shows a punch. Right? That is ISBR for you. Today my theme about this talk is all about this 5 becoming 1. And let us see how different 5s that we do and come to the level of a fist, power, 1, uniqueness and a punch. At this point of time, I think 5 good things have happened to all the students that have come here. And let us look at what are the 5 good things that have happened to all of us, all these students who have joined. First good thing that has happened to you is you are in India at the right time. You are in India at the right time. Our country is growing. It is one of the most pivotal countries that the whole world is looking at. It is the world's fastest growing major economy, and you are at this point of time in India. The second best thing that is happening to you today is, at this point of time when you are in India, there's so many states, so many cities. You are in Bengaluru. You are in Bangalore. Bangalore is the garden city of India, Silicon Valley of India, IT capital of India, city of lakes, startup capital of India, the air conditioned city, the space city of India, and the fashion capital of India. Are you not lucky enough? You are in Bangalore. There's a second good thing that happens to you. And the third good thing that happened to you today is you are in electronic city. Bangalore has so many diverse places, but this place that you are in hosts 200 plus companies, and just to name a few corporate giants, Infosys, Wipro, 3M, Titan, Siemens, HCL Technologies, BHEL are all in Electronic City. Imagine your neighbors are such great people. It's a hop and jump. It's up to you how to make the best use of this opportunity. The fourth good thing happening to you is what Dr. Anand already said. In Electronic City, you are in ISBR. ISBR is a very innovative, young, youth-friendly institution. You'll be surprised. At moments, you will be given projects which sometimes the faculty also do not do. The students are expected to run this institution, be a part of so many forums. So it's youthful, it's lively, and you'll understand some cases which students like Nikhil have done and how they innovated and grew themselves to the next best level. And the fifth thing that happened to you is you are accepted to this PGDM program on merit basis. All the 360 students that have joined ISBR today, 100% of them are a part of the merit system. No donations, no under the table money. It's a clean batch, and ISBR is known for ethics, values, respectable ways of working, taking the harder route to reach the top level and make it count. And to the guests who are here, everyone who has come here has traveled that distant to reach this place. So that's the first good things, 5 good things have happened to you. And when good things happen, it was said that gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues but the parent of all others. It's time to give gratitude, right? And the more you give, double you get. So to all the students, let's give gratitudes to 5 unique things that happened in our life. May I request each one of you to get up and let's give gratitude to so many people who have made us come here. And the first one whom we are going to give gratitude today is all the guests, the governing council, the advisory council, the people who have come from different companies to come and bless you towards your journey for the next 2 years. So to the guests, to the people who are here, I think let's applaud them for coming here and blessing this batch. To some people, any gratitude given is not enough. You already had Anand asking you to give gratitude to the people who are all sitting there, and a few here are the people who have invested in you, have made you big, have made you proud. They have not only emotionally invested but also financially invested in you. To your parents, to your family, your past teachers, your mentors, your friends, your well-wishers, whoever have worked to bring you to this stage, let's give gratitude to them and thank them for making you what you are. There are some people who work day and night to bring you here. They picked your phone calls at midnight. They have answered your questions, your queries. They have helped you fill your application form. They have put in efforts to see that you are trained. They've given you your dressing tips. They would have given you so many things. They have seen to it that the ratio of this batch is also a strong ratio, and they come up to give a reasonable batch to this institution. They are the ISBR admissions department. To everyone who has worked in this admissions department, I think they deserve a great round of applause for making you reach here. One is the people of the past who has helped you to come to this level. Now the people of the future who's going to work with you, they has to be given gratitude and thank them for being a part of this. So to yourself, who have worked hard to climb up this success ladder, to the days and nights to going to your rooms, working on mobiles, Papa, Mummy saying, "Bas karo, bahar aa jao, khana kha lo," and still you know that I have to reach that goal. To yourself, your future institution, which is ISBR, your teachers who are all here, waiting to give you the best that they have in store. Your friends who are next to you, who are going to be your life throughout the next 2 years and maybe beyond, and to all the mentors that this institution is going to provide you, to the security staff of the institution, to the office boys of this institution, and everyone who's going to be a part of your life going ahead. Do we thank them? Gratitude to all of them. Five gratitudes would be enough to start your journey. So yes, a gratitude to all of you from all of us for having made it. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I think each one of you would like to know about this new batch. Our guests wanted to know more about this new batch. The alumni wanted to know more about this new batch. So I am going to tell you 5 unique things about this unique batch. Strength lies in differences, not in similarities. Strength lies in differences, not in similarities. Only when these differences comes together, it becomes one unique force. About this batch to you, this batch has an amazing gender diversity, and you will be astonished to see this percentage. The percentage of male to female ratio of this batch is 55 to 45, and internationally this happens to be one of the best ratios. This batch boasts of having students from 24 different states across India. In fact, the best cross-cultural understanding happens when you have all states coming together. This batch has a professional experience of non-working to working of about 70 to 30%, which is an amazing ratio. I'm sure that the practical insights that are going to come to the classroom would be A+. Again, this batch deserves an applause for this ratio, making it happen. The academic backgrounds of this institution, of this batch, consists of engineers, commerce, humanities, sciences, people from sports, people from different perspectives who come together and have solved various problems. Henceforth, when you post anything about you on social media, don't miss to mention hashtag assets of ISBR. Hashtag assets of ISBR. Another interesting thing about this batch is this batch has people who have got global outlook, with various students having international exposure through work, education and travel. 5 things about this batch, and this is unique. Many other things you'll forte into when you get into your program from tomorrow. As I move ahead, you have thanked the people, you have come on board. Now it's time to know. Dr. Anand was deep enough to tell you what is it that you are going to do. So lightly I'm going to touch about 5 things that you should do during your 2 years in this institution. 5 things that you should do during your 2 years in your institution. And it is said, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will automatically be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, first thing, create your personal brand. Gone are the days where a classroom had 60 students and these 60 were treated as one. At ISBR, every student by himself or herself is a class, is a classroom by himself or herself. So create your personal brand. Please try to understand each one of you is unique. Someone is good at sports, someone is good at finance, someone is good at marketing, someone is good at branding, someone is good at HR, someone is good at performance appraisals, someone is good at recruitment, someone is good at X, Y, Z. Please start working on your specialty, what you are good at. I'm going to give you a lovely 5 case studies after this, wherein you'll understand how these case studies by personal branding took themselves to the next big level. Network actively. ISBR is known for networking. Its students are known for networking. Right today, at this point of time, you have 4 brands in front of you. You have IKEA, you have Philips, you have IBM, you have Salesforce on the dais, and off the dais you have many more, including Wipro. The Wipro man is there. Mr. Mohan, hi. So you have so many of them who have come to you. Are you ready to network? Yes. When you're ready to, when I say network, it is to deeply understand your choice and then match your choice with the company that you prefer to work with or the people that you would like to work with, and then come together. That's partnerships. Collaborate with them and then move to the next level. The third thing you are going to do is please engage yourself in extracurricular activities. Join the clubs, attend seminars, participate in competition, enhance your skills, play a sport. These are all important as students, and you get it when you are a student. We miss them. So please take it forward. The fourth thing is seek mentorship. ISBR has got mentors in and around you. The more you seek help from them, advice from them, the stronger you are going to grow. And the fifth important thing which every parent would like to hear, and the parents who met me last 2 days and today has asked me to advise the students here, is balance life and academics. It is not only about academics, and academics. It's also about your personal life and social activities. Give equal weightage to all three of them. Only then the whole circle of a student life becomes meaningful. Academics is important. Along with that, your personal life and social activities are very important. Mark my words, my dear friends, enjoy the natural world than the virtual world. Enjoy the natural world than the virtual world. With this, I end my 5 fingers coming to a fist by telling you about 5 great case studies which you need to carry along with you in your next 2 years at this institution. First case study is about, so success is not final and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. The first case study is about Sundar Pichai. While he was pursuing his MBA at the Wharton School, Sundar developed his interest in technology and innovation, and he realized that's my space to be. He worked on it to then become the CEO of Google. Find out your interest, ladies and gentlemen. You are one such Sundar Pichais of the future. As I talk about Sundar Pichai, my second case study is about Indira Nooyi of PepsiCo. When she was in Yale School of Management, she understood that my strength is corporate leadership. Worked on corporate leadership, and then she went on to become the CEO of PepsiCo. Ladies and gentlemen, finding out your interest is very important. The third case study is about Siddharth Prashar. Who is this Siddharth Prashar? Siddharth Prashar is an alumni of ISBR Business School. The 2009-11 batch student. He moved out of this institution to start working in Tally, and till date he is working in Tally, and he is at the leadership position at Tally. He, during his time, started a new club. He realized that it's time that ISBR needs a case study club. He moved ahead to start a unique club which was not there in this institution, and then he realized that his strength happens to be to understand problems and give solutions to it. And that's why he started Case Study Club. He was the first Kohinoor awardee of ISBR Business School. The third case study that you are going to carry. The fourth case study is about 2 good friends who worked in Rhode Island School of Design. They came together, worked together, and saw that their interest was common. And they happened to be the founders of the so-called Airbnb, which happened to be a revolutionary platform that transformed travel and hospitality industry. They are Mr. Brain and Mr. Joe. You are one such people in this institution with students of varied background. Find out your co-founders. Find out who is going to be working with you to develop a future company. Find out in this gig economy how can you start working with people to create value system to this world. And the fifth case study I'm going to talk about is an Indian who made all of us proud, Kiran Mazumdar Shaw. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw. She, while her MBA from Melbourne industry, she tackled challenges of biotech industry. And then she realized that's her strength, went on to found Biocon, and happens to be the founder of Biocon, one of the leading biotechnology companies in Bangalore. And we do have one of the HR heads of Biocon teaching you at ISBR. I can't see him, but let's give him a great round of applause. With these 5 case studies, there's something very good happening in our country and we need to celebrate. ISBR believes in celebration. The students here believes in celebrations. Let's celebrate this together. I have a very short video. Please have a look at it. And let's celebrate. The whole country is celebrating. May I ask Sister Mendel to please play the video. Team India takes the cup there and this batch inaugurates at the same time. So this batch at ISBR will be called the World Cup batch. All your posts on social media, apart from assets from ISBR, assets of ISBR, will have hashtag the World Cup batch. Please go ahead. This team has made India proud. This team is going to make the world proud. All the best. And welcome to ISBR Business School. ISBR is only as strong as its students are. ISBR is only as powerful as its students are. So please go ahead and make your moments count. Make your presence count. The next 2 years and for your life, you are not from other states of the country. You are not from different cultures. You are not from different background. You are just one ISBRian. And that's your identity from today. Please carry it forward. Namaste. Thank you.
Take off my glasses. I'll tell you the secret later. Now I can't see you. Respected members of the faculty, distinguished guests, and my dear World Cup batch, and the parents of the World Cup batch. I was a bit nervous and I said, okay. I called up Dr. Anand and I said, what should I talk about? Right? And he said, you're a CFO, maybe talk about finance, talk about your journey. So, my journey, yeah, maybe. Finance, boring. Right? Finance is very simple. And if you want a long lesson, I'll come back. Otherwise, finance is very simple. Sales minus cost is equal to profit or loss. Right? Push the sales up, reduce the cost, and you get profit. You do it the other way, you won't sustain yourself for long. Right? But that's also kind of the equation in life. So I'll start with sharing a bit of my journey. We weren't, and Dr. Manish and me were talking about that we were not privileged enough to have occasions like this. We joined the schools and colleges. We were brought into an assembly. Rules were read, prayers were said, and off we went. So when I began my journey, I had 4 conversations that shaped my journey. One was with my father at the age of, when I was around 16, 15, the 10th standard. Dad is a bit worried, what will beta do? And he sat me down. He's an engineer. And he said, Jo bhi karna hai, engineer mat banna. Don't be an engineer. I said, why, Dad? And he said, you know what? Even if the world collapses, a finance guy will have a job. And that's how I came into finance. I always loved numbers. I loved maths. And the choice was between engineering and commerce. And I ended up choosing commerce on that conversation. But Dad also left me with 3 other little anecdotes and lessons for me, which I still hold him for. He told me, he was a devout Krishna devotee. He said, never leave faith in Krishna. He brought me up as a devotee of Krishna. The second thing he said, whatever you do, be 100% honest, and actually 120% honest. And the third thing was, do it with 100% sincerity. I don't have him, I lost him 2 years ago, so that's why a bit of choking up, but I'm grateful for those 3 lessons. I got my first job, I joined, I don't have a very interesting career. I have 22 years in one organization, yes, 22. I joined Volvo Group and that was my first job, and that remained to be for 22 long years. Till 2 years ago, I decided enough of Volvo. I've been at home, I've been very comfortable, time to graduate, and like you, go out and see the world. You coming in, and 2 years down the line, you will go out and see the world. I have a very close friend called Pradeep. We both had just got our jobs, and he said, we were sitting at coffee day. Neither of us drank coffee. What we did was, we loved cold sparkle at coffee day. I don't know if it doesn't exist in the menu today. It's only tropical iceberg which is there, which was the second favorite drink. And he said, only what do you want to do 15 years from now? I gave him a look and I said, I just got my first salary, just enjoy the coffee, and forget about 15 years. But Pradeep was persistent, and he said, no, let's talk. I mean, who cares, right? And I blurted out saying, yeah, maybe I'll be a CFO. I love the challenge. I love what I get, how inspiring the job could be. And I basically want to create value in organizations. And Pradeep wanted to specialize in taxes and audit. Coincidentally, both of us have become what we talked about that day. And we still try to wonder how that coincidence has materialized to be what it is. The second conversation was with another close friend of mine called Giri. And you have to keep making note, the underlining word is conversations, right? It's not what the conversation as such meant. Was with Giri, and Giri said, what, we have to find jobs outside India, get exposed, and then come back and start contributing back to the country. And that shaped the second part of my journey. And the last one was when I was fortunate enough to go out and work. Another very good friend called Nicholas and me sat down one day over a cup of coffee. By this time I'd started to drink coffee. And Nicholas was equally ambitious. And he said, okay, we want to be CFOs, what do we want to do? Right? How should we do it? And we developed what we call the spiral staircase way of going, which is in finance you need to know accounting, you need to know navigation, you need to know, you need to have done a bit of auditing, you need to have done a bit of mergers and acquisitions. So we said, okay, we'll do all that, but if 15 years later, we would have still just ended up as a collection of finance. But at the same time, what Nicholas introduced was the spiral staircase where you go up in taking responsibility and widening the scope. I'm sharing this not to talk about my journey, but to tell you something very important. Have conversations, take opportunities to interact, find out, have curiosity, because that will shape what you become tomorrow. So enough of my story. And I said, we have 15 minutes is what we've been told. Our Dr. Anand's been very strict about it, trust me. So good luck to you guys. Right? I wanted to leave you with a few things. Some things I've had the pleasure of working with two very great organizations, Volvo and IKEA. One of the biggest learnings for me has been leadership, and a special style of leadership called the inclusive leadership, where we put people in the center of everything that we do. It doesn't matter what leadership roles you take, whether you become philanthropists, whether you become entrepreneurs, whether you become team leaders, you become CEOs, CXOs, blah, blah, right? I can assure you that if you can hold on to these little things, it will help you immensely in the journey that you take in years to come from now. The other thing that makes it even more relevant is the playground that you are in. It's a land of opportunities, but at the same time it is a land of contrast. It's our lovely country, India. We will soon become the third largest economy in the world, measuring to 8 to 9 trillion, and all maths, whether conservative or optimistic, will lead us there. And there is no doubt on that one. What a privilege to be having the opportunity to work in that India, right? And for that, I will share now the three things that inclusive leadership is all about. First and foremost, it's about putting people in the center. How many of you use seat belts when you
Sankalp pledge just before entering your program, and another Sankalp pledge just after getting your degree. So this is the first one at the time of entry. Please repeat after I say. As a devoted student of ISBR Business School, I make this pledge to pursue academic excellence with unwavering determination, to embrace personalized support and guidance with gratitude, to seize industry opportunities for practical growth, to embrace a global perspective with open minds and hearts. I vow to uphold ethics and regard the core values of ISBR. Proactiveness, integrity, continuous learning, and improvement, social consciousness, and sustainability. To utilize state-of-the-art resources to their fullest potential. To prioritize my well-being and holistic development. To embrace lifelong learning and continual improvement. To respect the rules laid down by ISBR and support the Institute as its ambassador and partner. This pledge reflects my commitment as a student of ISBR Business School, and I am dedicated to upholding these principles throughout my educational journey and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you. And repeat just one sentence after me. And I will have loads of fun.
Of ISBR Business School. My name is Aparajita Ramesh, a student of PGDM 2023-25 batch. Reflecting on my journey, I vividly remember standing where you are now, filled with anticipation, excitement, and a hint of apprehension. Having worked for 2 years before joining ISBR, I was quite skeptical about how this program would enhance my career. However, my time here has been nothing short of transformative. The college has been incredibly supporting, offering a wide range of activities that have boosted my confidence in ways I never imagined. 1 year ago, I, on behalf of my batchmates, took up the baton from my seniors on this very same stage. Today, I am thrilled and excited to be here sharing my experience with you. This journey has thrilled and excited. The journey from being an introvert to becoming an extrovert has been made possible because of unwavering support from our faculty and vibrant community. Their encouragement has empowered me to stand before you today. The orientation program was a pivotal experience for me. It fostered strong bonds with my classmates and provided invaluable exposure. The month-long program was filled with fun and learning, an experience no one should miss. It wasn't just about academic orientation, it was also about integrating into the ISBR family, understanding the culture, and building lifelong friendships. Returning to academics after a 2-year break felt overwhelming at first. However, the curriculum at ISBR is designed to keep us engaged with life tasks and projects, providing significant exposure to the real world. The practical approach to learning has been incredibly beneficial. The faculty have provided numerous opportunities for us to prove ourselves. I am particularly grateful to Karpagam ma'am who saw potential in me during the PMP sessions, and also Kavita ma'am who has always had my back. Our college is vibrant with cultural activities that keep us updated with the latest trends and technologies. Participating in these clubs not only enhances our knowledge but also helps us develop leadership and teamwork skills. One unique aspect of ISBR is the service learning subject. So this course provides exposure to areas often overlooked. We participated in field trips including a visit to Tumkur district where we educated children on cybersecurity awareness, all thanks to Let's Tag On team. It was a humbling experience that taught us the importance of giving back to the society. I'm privileged to have had the support of Dr. Sheetal ma'am and Leonard sir who gave me the opportunity to present my research paper at international conference with the Spirit Erasmus Club. This was a significant milestone in my academic journey and would not have been possible without their support. Each student at ISBR is paired with a mentor, and I'm fortunate to have Dilpreet ma'am as mine. She has been instrumental in helping us with resume screening and guiding us patiently till date, even after our internships. Her insights and feedbacks have been invaluable in shaping my professional path. Additionally, we also benefit from our alumni mentors. I'm grateful to Dr. Anand sir for assigning me to Nikhil sir. His sessions have been enlightening, providing insights directly from the corporate world. It feels like getting spoon-fed knowledge about how an organization works and what is expected of our future professionals. Before I conclude, I must acknowledge the vision and leadership of our President Dr. Manish Kothari sir. His strategic guidance has been instrumental in shaping ISBR into a place of learning excellence, where opportunities for growth and innovation thrive. My experience has been incredible, filled with both ups and downs, which are part and parcel of life. These experiences have undoubtedly made me a better person for the corporate world. The support from the faculty, the camaraderie with classmates, and the numerous opportunities for personal and professional growth have all contributed to my development. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all my professors and classmates for believing in me and providing opportunity to grow and excel. Special thanks to Madan sir for giving me this opportunity to speak today. I would also like to thank the management of ISBR for creating such a supportive and enriching environment that fosters learning and growth. To our new joiners, I extend a warm and enthusiastic welcome to the ISBR family. Embrace this journey, make the most of every opportunity, and I assure you it will be transformative. Your time here will be filled with challenges, but each challenge is a stepping stone to your success. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. The faculty, your peers, and the entire ISBR community are here to support you. Thank you so much for your attention, and once again, welcome to ISBR. Let's make this journey unforgettable together. Thank you.
That began crossing my state lines, boundaries, and ended up in ISBR. I would say it's a small India because it has state converges, languages collide, and friendships blossom faster than Wi-Fi connections in Bangalore. And I would like to share my experience in 3 parts: orientation program, academics, and extracurricular activities. And please be don't afraid, it's not going to be an academic session like still we are pursuing MBA, it has to be in a systemic manner. So starting with orientation program, what should I speak about my orientation program? We had lot of things. And when I asked my few friends who are studying in other institutions and colleges, do you have any orientation program? They say, yeah, we do have. And when I asked them how long it was, they just say it is for 1 week or 10 days. But here we had a full month of orientation program. And very importantly, I would like to emphasize on DJ's session. Mr. Deepak Justin is a renowned public speaker, Toastmaster, and a well-known person in the social media. And we had a session, and I'm a kind of person who never actually climbs any stage and speak in front of anyone. I used to sit at the back row. I feel very shy to speak in front of everyone. And at the end of the same session, I gave an icebreaker speech. Actually, I won't say that it is a fantabulous speech, fantastic. But after that, it actually boosts my confidence. Whenever the opportunity comes, you should climb the stage and you should speak up. So that's why I'm here today in front of you. Then we had several team building activities and other sessions like work-life balance skills, soft skills development, and finally we ended up our orientation program with an excursion to a resort which filled with adventurous activities in the outskirts of Bangalore. Then the very next part is academics, and that's why we are here at ISBR. I would say I am from a non-commerce background with zero knowledge on basic accounting. And you won't believe me, I scored 90% in the same paper. And this is completely because of my faculty, Mr. Dr. Prabhakar, and the pedagogy we have at ISBR. And I keep on talking about academics, but ISBR is not just about textbooks and PowerPoint slides. It's about late night discussions, case discussions, which turn into impromptu TED Talks where your friends from other states will motivate you and share their cultural perspectives. And we also have cultural programs in the auditorium where we sing, dance, same time occasionally we forget some steps. And I would like to thank my mentor, Mr. Dr. Narasimha Venkatesh, who stood with me from the start until today and helped me in honing my soft skills and my speech skills. So case discussions, that's the best tool I would say to learn any study. And let me tell you the truth, it's not only in ISBR, it's everywhere. Whenever theory class gets over, every student would move out of the class. But in case study, in ISBR, no one will go out. I hope Professor Madan still reminds, we had a Godrej case where we actually sat even in the lunch break to close the discussions. And even after all this, I used to have a thought, like everyone, what if I study in IIM? What they are studying there? which I don't have now. Because when I was sitting in the classroom one day, suddenly there is a message popped up in the WhatsApp. Hey, you have an opportunity to study at IIM. And I went, I gave my name to the program office, and I had the opportunity to study in IIM for a week with all the IIM students from IIM professors. And we all crave for only one word, that is either amazing or wow. And we actually received the appreciation from the IIM professors that ISBR students are amazing. And they are expecting you all in this year. Then I realized what I'm doing here is right, and I should do the same to excel in my career. And then the legendary auditorium we have, I realized and I felt, I lived in the auditorium for a week, and you will also will feel the same. That's not because of anything, that's because of the number of panel discussions we have at ISBR. So be ready for it. But actually it worked. It helped us to connect with industry personalities and to know the industry trends and equip us with the specific skills. Everything is done. Academics, team building, business acumen, leadership skills, everything is done. Now where I am going to implement this? This is the time I got a final invitation for national level event in a prestigious college at Mumbai. At the same time, we had something very important going on, the soft skill development program in ISBR, and they already informed you cannot go anywhere, you cannot miss the sessions. But when I reached my program manager, Mr. Professor Madan, he actually gave me the permission, and not only that, he actually arranged a mentor support from Mr. Siddharth Badera. He is a serial entrepreneur from UAE, and he guided me, and at the end we secured second runner-up in the national level B-Plan competition at SPJ. Exams. Finally, fear not my friends, ISBR has your back. Whether it is securing prizes in management events or attending leadership programs in IIM, this is your launch pad. Buckle up, juniors. Next 2 years will be a roller coaster ride for you with the twists and turns. Welcome to ISBR.
And so I'm grateful to ISBR for extending this invitation to me. All my fellow panelists that I hear, distinguished guests that I hear, and of course the governing council of ISBR. You know what? All of this, listen to the students that have just spoken and stepped out here. I feel if there is one more vacancy, let me know. I may apply again to study here. Yeah. It's never too late to acquire more knowledge. But it is my responsibility also to bring to you a few things that I think is going to be absolutely important and critical and pivotal to your success as an individual. Why are we gathered here today? We are gathered here, to celebrate, this is a celebration of sorts. But if you stand here, I see three distinct groups of people, a group of people. The first group is the one that are seated, and rightly so, you are sitting on the top floor, that's where you need to be, all the parents of these wonderful students that I hear. Your sacrifices, as a parent, I can say that from the bottom of my heart. Everything that you do, sometimes we feel that, if only they understood a little bit more. My daughter is about 14 years old. I'm happily married with one wife and I have 2 kids. My daughter just told me a few days back to her grandfather.
So yes, from the previous batch, Aparajita and Anirudh hand over the baton to the new batch, Ayushi Agarwal, Aman Aryan Mohante. or 26. Next up,
Sotidhi was mentioning about his experience with his chemistry teacher. So, that got me reflecting about my engineering days, but I don't want to go into too many details around that. Next one, Dr. Manish, I know you mentioned about a lot of things in terms of Dhamma Bengaluru. startup capital, so on and so forth. But I think you missed out one. It's also, and I think you may have specifically left that out, but it's also the pub capital of India.
Huge round of applause, guys. And it could be one of you or all of you in the years to come.
To talk, it is really, kind of nerve-wracking because I just got this award, which is really prestigious, and to be a role model in front of you and to talk to you is something that is really nerve-wracking to me. So I want to thank everyone who's behind this award. First of all, to begin with, the committee members who selected me for this award and who supported me throughout my career and my personal journey. So my parents, my family, my faculty, my professors over here, and my friends who've always been there with me every step of my way. Thank you everyone. Thanks a lot. Without addressing the Alumni Association over here at ISBR, there's something that I've noticed here is they are really proactive. I have not seen this a lot, and this is something that I've seen, and I don't know whose idea was that, but this is fantastic, and kudos to everyone who's part of that whole program. I know that we have programs such as Alumni Think Tank, and we have, individual mentors and all of these kind of programs. And I'm pretty sure these are going to be exceptionally helpful for each one of you because that'll help you enable to become a corporate-ready product from ISBR. So thank you so much to the Alumni Association here at ISBR as well. Now, I did not have a long list of things to talk to you, and this is my list. If you just see this one, it's just 3-4 points. The first one in the list that I want to tell you is just some tips, and I'm just going to share you as an elder brother and not just like a mentor. And the first one in my list is believe in yourself. Yeah? So you're here, you're going to be starting a new journey altogether to start your PGDM program here. Think that this is something that you can do. Believe in yourself and start this journey. The second tip that I have for you is create some amazing connections. You have like 360 people. Talk to everyone. Okay, talk to everyone, have amazing friends over here, create amazing connections, and take those connections with you wherever you are. You can go to different corporates, companies, take those connections with you. And if you want to pick a fight, do not pick a fight with HR people. Okay, those are the ones who are going to be helping you when you want to land a job later. So keep that in mind. If you want to pick a fight, maybe with finance guys, they're just over. It's fine. And the third one is be a go-getter. And this is something that you have to do in MBA, in any of these post-graduation programs over here. Life is not going to be easy for you. And I can tell you this, life is not going to be easy, the college is not going to be easy. Of course, there would be lighter moments, but you will have tough times as well. So there is something that I've heard somewhere, is like, you have to walk through life with nice shoes, in nice shoes. So just keep that in mind, be a go-getter. You might have problems, but and you have two options to address those problems. One, you can either complain about it or be creative and come up with some solutions for that. Which one is, you can choose one of it, and I can tell you the second one creates a lot of success and in your career and personal life. So be creative and be a go-getter. And the last one in my list is give back. So you are here today and you're going to be, it's very successful in your careers and your personal life. And when you do that, you give back to your community, you give back to your people at ISBR, to the fellow students at ISBR, and to your community at large. Keep that as a pledge for yourself, always. Yeah, and this is all my list. And finally, there's something that I have to tell you from my own career journey. I was a student at MBA Finance from 2012 to 2014 batch, and I am a senior product manager right now at Salesforce. And if you see my career trajectory, I'm not going to talk about that, it's already there in LinkedIn. But what I want to tell you is that this is not the end of it, it's just the starting of it. So if you want to start something and you're so confused about your specialization, think that it is just a starting point. And the moment you land a job in a corporate, you get an enormous opportunity to find your passion and just go for it. It's not a problem. And I've worked on different things, and I'm not an engineer, but right now I'm doing track management, which is like very technical. So you have a lot of opportunities in front of you, and do not just be close to them. So thank you so much and have a fantastic day. I wish you all the best.
ISBRನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಈ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುಯೇಟ್ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 2 ವರ್ಷದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳಿಂದ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಅವರದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಅವರ ಅನುಭವಗಳನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ISBRಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೋವೇಷನ್, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮತ್ತು ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರ, ಈ ಒಂದು 2 ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ವರ್ಷ ನಾವು ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು, ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತವಾಗಿ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ವೃಂದ ಕೇವಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತದಿಂದ 25ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಆಕರ್ಷಣೀಯವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಅನೇಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಆದರೂ ಅವ್ರು ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಾಗ ಈ ISBR ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ. ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರಗಳು, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೌಲ್ಯ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಮೌಲ್ಯ, ಬರೀ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಾಯಕವನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೀಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾಯಕತ್ವ ತರಬೇತಿ ಸಹ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ISBR is giving leaders not only among the students but the faculty and even the other ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ISBR ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಾಗಿ ಗುರುತಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಂದ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗಳು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಬಂದು ಈ ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಆಶಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Today is a very important day for all of us. In fact, India is on a journey towards growth. The whole world is looking upon India, and India is in the limelight, and every other partner is looking at what India is going to do. And for India to reach the Vikasit Bharat, the most important people are the youth of this country. Today's program has seen the youth of the country coming together. We have 360 students who have joined up for this program. We also had the parents coming, we had corporates coming from various industries coming and blessing these students. Now these students are going to play a very important role in Vikasit Bharat. These students are going to be the future of tomorrow. ISBR has put in a very unique program, a program which has been devised with the industries coming together. And only after this, the training, these are the students who will take up India to the next level. We are proud. In fact, one of the alumni who is working in Salesforce India has come forward today and was awarded the Alumni Award, in fact the Kohinoor Award. And this award makes our country proud. This award makes our institution proud. Our faculty has been very happy today because they have yet another batch that has come in, whom they are going to nurture and take it to the next level. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಸಲ we have launched a senior citizen school wherein the senior citizens of the country are also going to be trained and take it to the next level. We have first 50 students who have joined this school and who are being trained to the next level. So at one level we are training the youth of the country, at the other level we are training the senior citizens of the country. Imagine when the youth and the senior citizen comes together, what new India are we going to see? Thank you.
ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ವಿಕಸಿತ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ?
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ವಿಕಸಿತ ಭಾರತ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದೊಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆ. It's an idea that is going to, that is an idea that is planted by our Prime Minister ji, and it's every one of us who have to support. So ee Vikasit Bharat yenide, it's not far away. We are going to see the dream. We are going to see India as a leader, a superpower leading all the other nations. So we are all, it's every one of us who have to come forward and contribute to this. Thank you. Thank you.
I think this event is fabulous. I heard that there are students coming in from every part of India. It talks about our diversity, And I heard that the student ratio, female gender diversity is amazing. But beyond that, the focus on students, their well-being, the kind of infrastructure, the kind of support that they get. It's a journey of 2 years, and the dedication that I saw was absolutely amazing. So I'm absolutely thrilled to hear what I've heard about ISBR. It's a great place to be in. Yeah, thank you.
So in Vikasit Bharat, the more contribution in educational institutions. So
I think India, as it's moving to become one of the global economies, we need the right people at the right place, and therefore getting the right education and then putting that into your practice day to day is very important. So the curriculum that I see here is based more on theory as well as a lot of experiential learning. So I think it is a perfect blend of getting somebody ready for the market that's outside. We are experiencing talent shortage across, but I think institutions like this that take this up to bring those both theory as well as practical together, I think the talent gap will definitely get bridged, and that's a good thing for India at large.
Pleasure to be part of this along with ISBR and the journey. It's a fascinating program to welcome students, get them started in an institution which can only be proud of what they are doing. Great values, great process of developing and nurturing young people and bringing them into the industry, and I look forward to being a partner with them.
We are excited today, very excited because of the 360 new students joining in our PGDM program. We have packaged our program in a very thoughtful manner with the help of the industry and other stakeholders to ensure that each and every student of PGDM is successful. We have established Student Success Center here, we have established Alumni Success Center, we have dedicated faculty members, and our program is co-delivered with the industry also. We are sure we will be very successful, and each student will become a leader for the India and for the globe after this program. Thank you.
ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರ ನೀವು. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಭಾಳ ಬದಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನೂ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂಥರ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದ. ಈಗಿನ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಚಾಟ್ GPT ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಇವಾಗ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಈಗ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಏನೇ ಆಗಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಈಗಿನ ಜನರೇಷನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಭಾಳ ಬದಲಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಹಳೇ ಪದ್ಧತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಅದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ. ISBR is catching up with the change. That is the speciality of ISBR. We are not becoming obsolete like probably many other establishments would happen. ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ, ವಾತಾವರಣ, ಆ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಭಾಳ ಬದಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಮೊದಲಿದ್ದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ISBRನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Extremely important and happy to see parents as part of the event, because they are the ones who play the biggest role in every student's life, and I'm very happy to see the institution ISBR actually getting in parents for the induction as well. Okay. So the other thing that stood out for me is the way the institution is structured. ISBR is structured in terms of their values and the culture and the passion they bring towards the education of students. I think that stood out for me, and I think that's going to be extremely important for the students as well, because that is the most important element of education. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a very successful starting of this training. I've been exceptionally fortunate to be part of this program today, and I'm honored, deeply honored to be here today to attend this event, and I got this award, which was like exceptionally fantastic. So thank you so much, everyone. And we have a fantastic group of students this year, a good mix of students from both gender diversity as well as in terms of demographic, from geographic contribution as well. So I'm hoping that we will have a fantastic outcome in 2 years, and I wish all of them a very successful PG10 program. Thank you.